make sure I'm recording this. Okay, let me start over. Hi. So I am Soraya Goddard. I want to welcome you to what's going to be a fun little presentation that I really hope you get something out of. I am streaming this on a webinar. So for those of you who signed up because someone referred you to this, either I did or someone on my team, then awesome. So excited to have you. And some of you are in our customer group and watching this there as well. So I'm going to keep my head down and go ahead and share what I've got to share. But in the meantime, if you do have questions, feel free, if you're on the webinar, to put them in the chat. And if you're in the group, to put them in the comments. Either way, at some point, I will come back and answer your question. So I am really excited to be here. This is something that I am so passionate about because, quite frankly, it changed my life. Like that's not me being dramatic. This is something that I got introduced to about 5 years ago, and it has been a big game changer for me. And so I am passionate about sharing it with other people. I'll tell you my story in just a bit, but I am sitting here in my home office in San Antonio, Texas right now, where I just moved about 4 months ago. And so I'm super excited to connect with you guys all around the world. There are people on multiple continents listening to this right now, which is amazing. Love the power of technology. So I'm going to go ahead and share my slides. And we will, here we go. Fantastic. So let's put this in slide presentation mode. There we go. Okay. So we're going to talk about an incredible company and the opportunity that comes with that company. That company's name is Young Living. You may or may not have heard about it before. It doesn't really matter. When I joined Young Living, I had literally never heard of them. I knew about two very quick things that had to do with Young Living, and neither of them were the name. So this is Young Living. This is actually a picture of the farm, one of the incredible farms that Young Living owns. And we'll talk about that more here in just a second. As I said, though, my name is Soraya Goddard. You may have been invited by someone who I work with. Either way, I want to share with you a short version of my story because I think it is important for you to understand that I'm probably just like you. I have served in the United States Army as my full-time career for the last 20 years. I pause there just because sometimes that sounds so crazy. Time goes by so quickly. And although it's been an incredible career, I joined before we were an army at war. We were a peacetime war and life was very different. And September 11th happened, and my life for the next 10 years became a blur of stress and deployments and a lot of physical and emotional exhaustion. How many of you can relate? Whether that is your story or not, I'm sure some of you can relate to physical and emotional exhaustion. And I tried everything. I read every book. I tried, different diets and different exercise types and getting more sleep and going to doctors, and nothing really held the answers for me. And so on my journey to figure out if there was a hormonal link to this exhaustion and if I could somehow get myself back to feeling energetic again, a friend of mine recommended that I try some essential oils. And I had heard of them and I knew that they made your house smell good, but beyond that, I knew nothing. And I had bought one or two really cheap oils at a store on a clearance rack once, and I was very underwhelmed by them. But I trusted my friend, and so I bought her starter kit. Lo and behold, they worked. They worked extremely well. I started to feel rested because I was getting deeper sleep. I was starting to have skin that looked like I was rested, which boosted my confidence. My hormones started feeling much, much, much better, including me getting things like my sex drive back and mental clarity back, and me losing some of that brain fog that I had. I had digestive issues from all the stress, and I was able to get rid of those completely with one simple oil. And little by little, I started adopting these oils into my lifestyle and seeing massive results. Well, what happens when you fall in love with something? You don't shut up about it. You tell your best friend, you tell the guy that you're dating, you tell your mom, you tell your cousin, you tell everybody who will listen. And I started enrolling those people so that they could get their own essential oil starter kits and check out what I had seen so many good results with. Fast forward, I also learned that by doing that, I could get some thank you checks and I could get bigger and bigger thank you checks the more people that I talked to. I threw myself headfirst into the business, and here we are. It is my pleasure and my joy to talk to people about some products that really changed my life. And not only the products, but a business opportunity that also changed my life. I will tell you, I will pay for these products until I can no longer do so. And, at the end of my life, I will pay for these products happily, regardless of whether or not I made a penny by doing the business in this company. It is that life changing for me. However, now the company pays me to use the products. Yay. So that's awesome. I'm going to tell you how to do that too. So let me just tell you a little bit about what Young Living sells. Let's just kind of get that right out. And this is a company that sells quite a few products. There are over 600 products, but the flagship products and the main products that Young Living sells are essential oils. Essential oils. If you've heard of them, let me know in the comments if you've heard of them. Essential oils are basically plant juice. You get the rind of a citrus fruit or the bush, the leaves or the bark or flowers from a tree, a plant, and you distill them down and it extracts all the oils that are actually in that plant and you bottle those oils. Essential oils were basically nature's first medicine. Nature's first medicine, which is really, really cool. I mean, nature's first medicine is stuff that's been, used since, oh gosh, I don't know exactly what year, but a long, 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 long time. These essential oils are quoted in the Bible. They've been found in the ancient Egyptian tombs. And so these are nothing new. These are things that have been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And we are now rediscovering the beauty of them. On the picture that you see here, you see a couple different varieties of essential oils that we have. We have some in the roller bottles that are already ready to just roll on you. We've tried incredible diffusers. You may have seen me or maybe somebody posting pictures of their essential oil diffusers. This is just another way to use oils. You can kind of rub them on your body, you can inhale them, and some of them you can actually ingest, things like orange oil or peppermint oil, which if you've ever eaten a candy cane, you've ingested peppermint oil. It's nothing crazy. So lots of ways to use essential oils for lots of things in your life, but here are some really cool diffusers. A couple places that you can put oils on the body. If you've never used oils before, you can basically put them everywhere except for your eyeballs and your inner ears. Those are no-nos. Everywhere else is fair game. Your head, your chest, your wrist, your stomach. So I'm pretty sensitive to some foods. And so if I accidentally eat something that doesn't agree with me, or I eat too much in a meal, maybe I overdid it the night before, there are oils that you can put directly on your stomach that within a couple of minutes will soothe your stomach and make you feel great again. It's just that simple. It's not crazy, but it is pretty magical. So that's just a very brief introduction to oils. But if you're like, look, I don't know a thing about oils, that is not my thing, I'm not into them, that's totally cool too, because there are so many other products that are made with essential oils that we also sell. Let me just give you a quick introduction to the Thieves line. This is a home cleaning and personal care line of products that are made with a special oil blend that has cleaning properties. It is incredibly effective at cleaning all sorts of gunk and nastiness in your house. And it also helps support your immune system. Crazy. Plants are magical. And so this incredible smelling oil It's got cinnamon and lemon and rosemary and clove, all sorts of great smelling stuff in it. This oil forms the basis of this line of cleaning products. So we've got things that clean your home, like an all purpose cleaner, a laundry soap, hand sanitizer, which is super popular right now, as you can imagine, and hand soap, dish soap, electric dishwasher detergent, things like that. But we also have a mouthwash that's made from Thieves, which is to die for, personal care things like toothpaste, et cetera, et cetera. So this is an incredible line. It is so, 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 so popular. And if you haven't tried it, I really, really encourage you to at least try the all-purpose cleaner, which is one of our top 3 all-time selling products. But lots of good stuff beyond the Thieves line as well. I could probably spend days telling you about all these products, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of an introduction to some of our most popular personal care products. I don't know about you, but pretty much everybody that I know uses supplements, some sort of supplements. And we have incredible supplements that are also fortified with essential oils. They act synergistically to give you basically more benefits. And so this one happens to be an immune support supplement, but there are dozens and dozens, B's, C vitamins, you name it, greens, all sorts of great stuff. Over here in the top right that you see, we have bath bombs and pain creams and after sun lotions, all formulated with essential oils. If you can imagine yourself taking a bubble bath with one of our bath bombs, it is heaven. On the bottom right for the ladies, actually it doesn't only have to be for the ladies, but this one is very popular for the ladies. We have an incredibly clean makeup line. This is a makeup line that has ingredients that are safe enough for you to feel okay to like rub up on your baby or to, kiss your dog without worrying about, am I putting lead or some sort of carcinogen on them? Or worse, putting carcinogens on your face all day long. This is a super clean line. It is cruelty free. It is incredible. It is vegan, all those good things. Just a great quality makeup line. I will tell you that I'm a makeup snob. I adore me some makeup and I love this line. I really, really do. On this kind of bigger picture on the bottom left is our Shutron line, which is an essential oil based line of products for men. And this particular oil that is in every single one of these products is really supportive for male hormones. So that's an extremely popular product line for all the men. I know my husband uses the beard oil and the aftershave, and man, they smell sexy. They are just incredible. So that's just a sampling of our personal care products. We'll go to health and fitness products. Tons of health and fitness products. As you can imagine, with a wellness brand like this, we've got a lot of people who are into being active and taking care of themselves and ensuring that they can live long, healthy lives. And we've got a range of products to be able to do that. One of our most popular products is what you see here on the bottom left, called our Ningxia Red. And Ningxia Red is it looks like kind of a big wine bottle, but it's not wine. It's an essential oil infused fruit drink. It has extracts and oils in it. And basically, if I could only take one supplement for the rest of my life, this would be it. It's everything good concentrated in one bottle. It's got more fruits and vegetables than you can imagine. You can eat in a week, all that good stuff, all in one bottle, plus a bunch of essential oils. And that helps your digestion and your mood and your brain and your hormones. It's so good. But we've got little packets on the go, little energy packets. Some of these in the middle, you may have heard about CBD. CBD is an extract from the hemp plant and it is incredible. All of ours are 0 THC. They are third-party tested, so you don't need to worry about anything crazy. It is very, very high quality, as are all of our products. And I will tell you that this is a supplement that I don't go a day without. It has helped me along my journey. I have struggled with feeling anxious for many, many, many years. And this is something that really helps me with that. We've got some standalone kind of supplements, and this one is called Progessence Plus. It's formulated for women's hormone support, an incredible bestseller. On the top right over here, we've got stuff for all of you athletes, people who work out, no matter what level you're at. If you ever get sore or your muscles need a little bit of support, these are the oils and the the pain creams for you. We actually have a pain cream that is just incredible. And then on the bottom right, again, a lot more supplements, probiotics, supplements for kids, you name it, we've got it. So you can see there's a lot to choose from here. The point is not to overwhelm you. The point is to show you how many products that people are actually interested in. And then last but not least, we have a whole line of supplements, excuse me, not supplements, um, tools, essential oils for kids and babies of all age ranges. So we've got newborns here, really gentle stuff, really gentle stuff, things like baby wipes, diaper rash cream, so on and so forth, that are really helpful for all those little things that come up with newborn babies. We've got a line of roll-ons and diffused oils for kids that are a little bit older. It's so cute when you can teach small toddlers to roll their own oils, like on their scrapes on their knees, or when they are in a bad mood, and you train them to really reach for an oil to help them be in a better mood. They're just incredible tools. And then on the top right, again, some kids supplements. These are kids probiotics that taste really good. Actually, I also use these because they taste so good. Kids vitamins, kids enzymes, like everything you need to really keep your whole family healthy. If there's a theme that I can impress upon you, it's we've got everything to keep your whole family healthy. And then some that I didn't even talk about. We've got stuff for your pets and all of your animals. I mean, you name it, there are a lot of tools in our product line to be able to at least entice you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what age you are, what gender you are, where you live, what your background is, what your financial situation is. There is something here for you, something that you're going to love and that's going to make your life better. But you don't have to trust me. I will tell you that there are lots of people who you may see on the screen, you may know them, that are very into Young Living. I could fill so many slides with testimonials from people that you know. These are not paid testimonials, by the way. These are people who have given interviews that just offer that they are Young Living customers, which is really neat. So Donna Karen, Carrie Washington, love me some Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope keeps 2 different blends on her nightstand every single night to help her sleep. Kristen Cavallari, Stevie Baggs, who's an incredible former NFL player. I actually got to meet him at our last company convention. So this is for guys, girls, you name it. A couple other people that you might recognize. Gwyneth Paltrow, of course, very into wellness. She says that she does very little DIY beauty, but she does mix Young Living oils in her bath. This is that Thieves blend that I was telling you about earlier that's really popular. And then the actress who used to play Blossom, if you're old enough to remember Blossom like I am, or if you're not as old as I am, The Big Bang Theory. She is into essential oils as well and really loves peace and calming, which is one of my all-time favorites. And then again, more famous people with unsolicited testimonials about how incredible Young Living is. So you can see that these are not these are products that work. These people would not be telling you that they were. Again, they're not paid to say this. These are things that they have volunteered through various interviews and clips and testimonials places. But I will tell you that these oils, these products, these supplements are incredibly effective. Why are they effective? This is the secret. So I'm going to introduce you to the concept of seed to seal. Now, there's lots of information that I could share with you about this, but here's what you need to know. You need to know that everything that you just saw, all the products, are at a far greater than organic standard. I get asked the question all the time, are your oils organic? No, they are well beyond organic in a way that you couldn't even understand until you physically go see the farm. The seed to seal process is a commitment that our company makes to you that everything will be pristine. Everything from the point where the seed is picked out, planted in the ground, grown, fertilized, picked, distilled, bottled, and shipped to your house. That entire supply chain is pristine. No pesticides, nothing that will harm the environment, nothing that will be bad for you, the end consumer, nothing that's even less than perfect will ever get shipped to your door. And it's really created because Young Living is an extremely conscious company, cares about you and your health so much, we care about you and your health so much. I care about my own family's health. So I know that you care about your own family's health. And we care about the environment and making sure that what we're doing is respecting of the earth where we get all these amazing plants. So it's pretty darn cool. What does that mean? All of that is to say that the stuff that you get in the bottle at your house is really, really effective. Sometimes people will grab a bottle of essential oil from Amazon or Walmart or Target. And although those stores are great, and I love me a good Target shopping run, the oils there are not to this quality. And so it's no surprise that if you get an oil from a place like that, that you are probably underwhelmed and you're like, okay, yeah, it smells good, but that's about it. It's not curing anything for me. Like, it's not helping me in any way. It just kind of smells nice. That is not what we're talking about. Young Living's oils, because of the seed to seal promise, because everything is pristinely accounted for and taken care of, that means that the plant is grown optimally to deliver you health benefits. That's why it's really important. So, what's really cool about the seed to seal process is that you can see everything. You don't even have to be a customer. You can visit the farms and you can see what's being planted. You can see farmers harvesting the plants. You can go to the distillery. I've been 3 times. You can see the plants being distilled. You can see the labs that they're tested in to make sure that nothing has adulterated the process the whole way. And you can see them being packed up and then shipped off at the warehouse. I've seen this whole thing myself, and it is quite impressive. This impressive supply line, this impressive organization, this impressive company that cares about you currently has 2 million plus customers. 2 million plus customers. That is insanely impressive. And it is growing by the day. This is probably outdated from the facts that I have, but a lot of customers. And what that means is that these are popular products that work. That's really what you can infer from that, right? People wouldn't be buying them for years and years and years and years and years on end if they didn't work. I actually have a friend who told me, a friend that I met about 2 years ago, and I was talking to her about Young Living, and she said that she has been a customer for 17 years. 17 years, every single month, she buys some of the products that you saw there. Now, whether you become a customer for 17 years or not, that's up to you. But that is an indication of the loyalty because of how good the products are. These customers that you see there, including myself, are insanely loyal because we know how much better our lives feel, our physical bodies, our emotional state. We are better humans for taking these products. So, all of that got started by this amazing couple here named Gary and Mary Young. Gary here on the right, Mary here on the left. Gary was a little bit of a cowboy who had a background in natural healing. He was in a pretty bad car accident, a logging accident, actually, when he was young, and was told that he would never walk again, and made it his lifelong journey to basically heal himself and make himself feel better without being all drugged up. And along the way, he discovered the ancient art of essential oils. He tried his hand in growing them and distilling them himself. And that was way back in the late 80s, early 90s. By 1994, he started this company, Young Living, and named after his last name, Gary Young. And he and his wife decided to basically distill these oils in their simple farm, and it has grown over the last 26 years to be a global corporation. What's really, really cool, though, is that it's actually still family owned, and you'll see the family here in a second. Gary unfortunately passed a couple years ago, but Mary, who you see here, is the CEO still. And so it's just an incredible legacy that they have built, and they have impacted so many people's lives. Over the last 25 years, though, this company, you can see kind of over here in 1994, the company has grown absolutely astronomically and has grown into one of the largest network marketing companies in the globe, which is pretty impressive. If you've never heard of network marketing, I'll tell you what that's about in a little bit. But basically, it's a business model where you refer people by mouth to products you love. We are currently in 25 countries and growing, and we are opening 5 new countries every single year, which is unbelievable. We're now in Russia. We are in China. We are in Australia. We are in India. I mean, these are not small countries. These are massive countries. Of course, all over North and South America, or almost in every country in North and South America. And we're now starting to be in Africa, which is pretty cool. The Middle East, all over Europe. We've got probably people listening in tonight that are actually in Europe, or maybe it's too late, so you guys are listening to the replay. I know some of you registered. So it is a pleasure to be able to do business with almost anybody around the globe. Let's talk business. This company, and this is the super fancy new company headquarters that was built last year. This company does $2 billion a year in sales, $2 billion a year in sales. It's hard to even comprehend how big that number is, but it is getting bigger. And I promise you, in the not so distant future, this company will be a $10 billion company. There is no doubt. This company will grow to be the biggest network marketing company that there is, because it is so reputable and has such good products. This, though, is actually really cool. This company headquarters, you can go visit it. It just opened last summer. But this company was started by Gary Young in literally a shack on his farm. So lest you think that this is some, I don't know, soulless company that doesn't have a heart, that is not true at all. It's actually pretty impressive. I hope that you can come along with me the next time we're here, hopefully next summer, in this amazing building, and see what's inside and see the incredible people that dedicate themselves to serving you to make sure that you get the best products shipped to your house. Again, family owned and operated. This is the Young family. The patriarch, Gary, did unfortunately pass away a couple years ago. But what he did is he has groomed his sons to continue the Young family legacy. And so Jacob, right here in the purple, has spent his whole life studying plants and business and how to serve you, again, to make sure that you and your family will have these incredible products for many, many, many years to come. So let's talk about the business. The business is optional. If you would like to become a customer with Young Living, I cheer you on. I am eternally grateful for every single customer that is in our team and everybody who I or anybody on our team gets the chance to serve. However, there is a business opportunity attached to it, and it would be foolish for me not to mention it to you, because has impacted my life so much that I desperately want to share it with you. And so the business kind of goes like this. Like I told you in my story, once you fall in love with these products, recommending them and telling your story to other people is actually pretty darn simple. It's very, very simple like this. I grabbed a bottle of Deep Relief. It's one of my favorite oil blends. It's the one that helps with really sore muscles. And before my husband was my husband and he and I were just dating, I had a bottle on the counter. He and I had just finished a workout at a gym nearby, and he said that he was a little bit sore. And I said, "Hey, put some of this on, see what happens, see if it'll help." He put it on, and about a minute later, he was like, "How do I get some of this? How do I get some of this?" That was it. It wasn't a big sales pitch. It wasn't a big spam fest of me trying to convince him of something. These products are incredible, and when you get them into people's hands, it is very simple to understand why you would want your own. And once you start falling in love with these products and you start getting benefits with your hormones and your sleep and your stress and your digestion, things like that, that are really life-changing, you're going to be talking to other people about them. That's really what it is. You do that consistently and boom, you've got yourself a business. So this is a little bit about how it works. You spend some time each day, as often as you can, telling people your story, the things that are getting better in your life because of these products. You invite someone to take a look at maybe a presentation like this, or perhaps your actual oils, if it's someone who's at your house, but you invite someone to just take a look. No pressure. We don't do pressure here. We don't like to be weird. We like to honor people. We like to be the way that we would like people to treat us, really. So we tell our stories, we invite people to take a look, and then we listen and we see if it's something that they'd like to do. If so, fantastic. If not, that's fantastic too. If they want to be a customer, that's fantastic. If they want to be a customer and earn some money doing it, that's fantastic. It is all up to you. My job and the other people on our team, our job is to tell you our stories and to invite people to take a look. Income options. Your income options and what you can earn with this company span from I can make, maybe $50 a month, a couple $100 a month, maybe $400 or $500 a month, all the way to a lot, a lot, a lot. I think there's a income disclosure form here in just a couple slides. So we'll show you what's possible. But that whole spectrum, where you land on that spectrum is totally up to you. You are the determining factor. If you would like to have enough to pay off perhaps your products, maybe you want to get free products for the rest of your life and you want to do just enough work in referring people to this that you get free products, that is incredible. Free deodorant and toothpaste and laundry soap and oils for the rest of your life is a pretty darn good thing. Pretty darn good thing. If you want it to be more and you want an exit plan from your job or something greater, you can also do that, but it's up to you. So just want to plant the seed there. So if you gather a few customers, like I mentioned a couple seconds ago, you can work up so that you can get your products for free, particularly if you're getting a few customers every single month. This is definitely something that can pay for your products. However, if you take it one step further, and not only do you enroll customers, but you inspire those people to do the same thing, basically do what you're doing and get their own customers. So these are the people that you enrolled, and then these are the people that those people enrolled. Now you're on your way to a sales team. Now you're on your way to the true power of network marketing. This is what network marketing is. It is marketing by word of mouth through a team. Your team can be as big as small as you would like. It is up to you. But if you get to that level where you're inspiring others, now you're starting to see some more money come in. And if you can take it one step further, where not only you're inspiring the people who you've worked with initially and you've enrolled initially, but you're inspiring the people that they've brought in, now we're talking some true power. We're really, really talking about getting your team as big as you would like in 25 different countries. The sky is the limit. So we teach people how to do that. That's the general concept. One of my favorite quotes is from Richard Brooke. There's actually, I think, 2 quotes from him in this. Network marketing allows everybody to build a sales team from day one. Everybody. It does not matter that this company is 26 years old. I joined when the company was 21 years old, I think. 21 years old. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in it from day one. It has no bearing on your ability to talk to people and other people's ability to talk to their friends and people that they know. That is it. So you can do this from day one, and anyone can be successful as long as they have the drive. So just as a quick example, for those of you who like math, you plus 14, or excuse me. So let's just assume that you enroll 4 people, and those people enroll 4 people each, and those people enroll another 4 people each. You got it? So it doesn't always work out perfectly like that, but let's just say for math's sake that it does. And you have 84 repeat customers. Assuming our company norm and that those 84 customers order roughly $125 of the product a month, that's $10,000 in sales. And you earn roughly 7% on those sales, which is $700 a month. So you can see how if you work this consistently over time, you can start to see some paychecks that could be life-changing, And yes, the second quote from Richard Brooke, build it once, get paid forever. Build it once, get paid forever. So just a note, every time someone in your sales organization makes a purchase, whether it's month 1 or 17 years later, you still earn a paycheck on that, which is really cool. This is what I was talking about. This is the 2018 income disclosure statement. So distributor basically means that you have purchased a starter kit and that you have become a customer. Most people are distributors and don't do the business. In fact, 93%, I think it is. I can't remember the exact number, but it's well over 90% of people do not ever work the business. So in other words, they don't tell people about the products that they're using. They simply purchase, and we love the people who purchase products. That is amazing. But for those people who would like to tell people about, what they're doing and what they're seeing, which may include you, you can kind of work your way up this ladder to an average annual income that is pretty unreal. Absolutely life-changing. What would your family do with $4,000 extra a month? $4,000 extra a year. That's a lovely vacation. What would your family do with 50,000 extra dollars a year? Now we're talking money that you can start to have some options with. What would your family do at any of these top ranks? This is again hard work, but certainly possible. And we have people on our team that have achieved every single rank in this ladder here. So if you choose to join us, and I'll give you information on how you can do that, you can talk to people who have come up this ladder and made it happen. It is awesome. So let's talk about who you sign up with. With 2 million customers all across the world, you have the opportunity to enter into Young Living on someone's team. Really, a lot of people's teams, right? Because it's a lot of people, but it matters who you sign up with. It really does. I just want to take a moment to talk about what is specific for our team and why you might consider joining us. So, I would say that we are a very heavily engaged team. There's lots going on every single month, business training, social media training. Um, I've developed a system for people who work with me that is a website where actually you'll see it here in just a second, but a website that's pretty much all done for you that you can point people to. Which what that means is that day one, there's not a whole lot to figure out. You have to find the people to talk to. But other than that, it's all done for you. Access to mentorship, prizes monthly. I have earned so many prizes. I don't even know. My whole kitchen is full of amazing prizes. My office here, lots of cool prizes that I've won over the years. So amazing opportunities there, support from leaders, and much, much more. Let me give you just some screenshots of our website. We really do have an amazing system to plug into. This is our team website here, the High Vibe Collective. And not a whole lot goes on the website. It's an opportunity for you to point people to this and say, hey, here's where you can enroll. Here's information that you can use as a new member so you know how to use your products. Here's some more product training, and here's some business training. So it's basically all the get started stuff all in one place, which if you've ever been in a network marketing company, you'll know that this is special. This is very special, and this is something that certainly does not happen everywhere. So I think that this is something that we should all be proud of. On that website, there's a page where you can click and enroll with a member on our team. So if you join our team and you'd like your photo to be on this page, we can do that. And then there's a page that when you enroll a new member, so let's say you get your kit and you enroll, and then you tell your mother about it and she gets a kit and you're like, I don't know what to tell you to do. This takes all the work for you and smooths it all out. It's a new member start page. And that new member start page spells everything out for you as a new member, where to go, what to do, how to use your oils, et cetera, et cetera. So pretty proud of that. And then there's business training. So again, these are just some screenshots, but if you would like to earn a paycheck and you're like, okay, now what do I do? Lots of good business training on this website. And this is just our team's website. This is not the company's website or anything like that. This is, it's special and unique to us. And We have social media graphics and weekly training. And so, social media graphics, our whole team gets every single month, and we post them in our Facebook group for you to use. It's optional for you to use them, but if you'd like to, you can. And then weekly trainings. So, you have the opportunity to learn and improve your social media if that's a venue in which you'd like to grow your business. I know nowadays, particularly because we're all spending a lot of time at home and we don't have the opportunity to engage with people face to face as much anymore, social media is a really, really powerful tool. Okay, so I understand that I've just thrown quite a bit of information at you, especially if this model is new to you and you've never heard of Young Living. It's a lot of information. You probably have a lot of questions. But ultimately, the question that we want to ask you is this something you'd be interested in? Would you like to become a customer, or would you like to become a customer and talk about the products to earn a paycheck with other people? And so these are some questions that I think might help you decide whether or not this is something you'd like to do. What if you tried the products? Just what if, for a moment, what if you tried the products? And what if you found them to be as extraordinary as I did, or perhaps any one of the other millions of people who love them so much? What if you tried them? What if you found them to be extraordinary? Would you ever recommend them? Would you recommend them to a family member or a friend, or maybe someone on social media, like an Instagram story or something like that? Would that be something that you would do? And what if, through doing that, other people who you were connected with fell in love with them? And then, what if Young Living sent you a referral paycheck every single month to thank you for doing that? And what if you kept doing that and it kept growing? How does that sound to you? Some of you are already like, I'm in it. I'm in it. That's it. It's awesome. I would love that. That sounds amazing. So, those are really the key questions. Another thing that I think it's helpful to think about, this is certainly not an exhaustive list, is who do you know? I do I do sometimes get people who say, "Look, I don't really have many friends. I don't know who I would talk to." Let me just give you a quick story. When I joined Young Living, I had just moved to Washington, D.C. I was single. I was dating my now husband, but I was single. I lived by myself, and I didn't really have any friends. The only reason I met him is because I met him through my gym. My gym was the only place I knew human beings besides my work. And I work in the army, and it's not really cool to be talking about oils all day at work. And so I had very few friends. I didn't have a social media presence. I was one of those people who posted on Facebook maybe once or twice a year. So I had all the decks stacked against me. Trust me, every single thing stacked against me. But you start to realize that you probably do know some people, and you certainly can make friends. We teach you how to do that. But most people that I know people like this, perhaps a naturopath, or maybe a fitness trainer, or a gym owner, or a personal trainer, a chiropractor, salon owner. Maybe you know a yoga instructor or a massage therapist, or someone who is this says homeschool mom, but really it should be homeschool parent. Who do you know that may fall into these categories? Not that these are the only people who like oils or oil-based products, but these are typically people who are already bought into a wellness lifestyle. They understand the concept of treating your body well. They understand the concept of purity in products and hormones and digestion, and generally get this, right? So these are great people to talk to. And if you're like, no, I don't know anybody, we throw real estate agents on that list. Diffusers are great for real estate agents. So we can help you do that. But chances are you probably know someone who falls into one of these categories. And that's a great place to start with if you're going to do the business. Okay. So let's talk about how you would get started. For those of you who do want to get started, I'm going to make this smaller a little bit. For those of you who do want to get started, it is through a starter kit that this happens. Okay. It's through a starter kit. And so the first and most popular starter kit to join Young Living with is called our Premium Starter Kit with Desert Mist Diffuser. This beautiful diffuser looks kind of like a Moroccan lantern, is the Desert Mist Diffuser, and it is amazing. All these diffusers diffuse on and off for 10 hours and have all these cool lights inside of them. They are just gorgeous for your home. Comes with 12 oils, which is usually a couple months worth of oils, even if you're using them every single day, all day. And it comes with a lot of fun stuff like a hand sanitizer and a Thieves spray, which I use at the grocery store to like wipe my hands down and wipe the cart down and all that good stuff. It comes with our best-selling liquid supplement Ningxia Red, some samples of that, a really cool magazine to help you get started on exactly how to use them. And then we as a team typically give you more resources. So there's so much that is going to come your way, but this is a really popular premium starter kit, and it is over $400 worth of products for $165. Excuse me. It is a heck of a deal. I am telling you, this $165 will change your life. That's the cost of maybe a nice dinner out with your family, or even a mediocre dinner out with your family these days. So that is extremely, extremely reasonable. A different way to start for those of you who are like, "Meh, oils may not be my thing, but I really, really, really like a clean home," or I like the idea of keeping chemicals outside of, out of my, excuse me, harmful chemicals, because everything is a chemical, but harmful chemicals out of my home. The Thieves kit might be just your thing. This also fully qualifies you to be a member and basically, but makes you a business builder if you'd like to be in our company. But you can order this if you're a customer. These are all ways to just become customers in our company. So this Thieves kit is fantastic. It comes with our super famous household cleaner. There's probably enough household cleaner in this kit to last a very active, dirty family almost a year. I'd say at least, if you're like a couple or you keep a pretty clean home, this will at least last you a year, and maybe a family of 4 for a year. So this is a lot of household cleaner. And then soaps and cleaning sprays and hand sanitizer and mouthwash and toothpaste, and then a Thieves oil, which is always good to have on hand. 2 more ways that you can become a member and start with us. The next one is with the Ningxia Premium Starter Kit. And again, this Ningxia kit is really, really awesome. I drink 2 to 4 ounces of this every single day, and it has helped my skin, my energy, my hormones. It helps me sleep better. When I'm not feeling well, I double down on it, and it helps me stay well. This is something that you want in your house, especially in these times, if you get my drift. $135 for this one. And lastly, if you're like, nope, none of those are doing it for me, but you would like to be chill, this is a great way to start. CBD is a hugely growing industry. And I will tell you that this roller is something that's great on the back of your neck. These drops are great either applied topically or a couple drops under the tongue. And then this balm will help you melt into bed at the end of the night. It is just fantastic. This is a great way to start as well. So you've got lots of different options. So let me just recap that really quickly. You've got the Premium Starter Kit with Desert Mist Diffuser. This is the most popular option and the one that I recommend if you like all of them. The Thieves Premium Starter Kit, the Ningxia Premium Starter Kit, and then the CBD Premium Starter Kit. Now, this just gets you to be a member and an ongoing customer from us. You can also add anything on. So if you want to, let's say, grab the Premium Starter Kit and then throw in a couple bottles of the Thieves Home Cleaner, by all means, you can do that. And we can help you make recommendations, or you can just kind of take a stab at it yourself. Lots of ways to do this, but those are the ways to become a member. So just a last couple slides here. I just want to let you know that we are here to support you in your health journey. And if any of this resonated with you, if you, like me, have felt exhausted or perhaps uninspired, or maybe not at your best, not at your physical or emotional best at any time, you know that that is when you need help. And these tools and this community and this team of amazing people can be that help for you if you'd like it to be. We would love to support you. We know that your health is really, your health is all we have, right? Your health, your family, those are the things that are most important in life. And if we can help you feel better, be healthier, live longer, and then be more empowered in the choices that you make in your daily life so you can sustain that healthy life, that is just the perhaps maybe the most noble calling. I don't know, but it's certainly up there. I feel very blessed to be able to help people take care of themselves and to help sometimes relieve pain and feel optimal instead of just feeling okay. And so, if that's something you're at all interested in, we would love to have you either as a customer or as a customer and a business builder. So, how do we get you started? Couple ways. If I referred you, then this would be the way, this website right here, www.highvibecollective.biz. It's not a .com, it's a .biz. You can go ahead and open up your computer right now and you can get on to that website, and it basically, right on the front, it'll allow you to select, to go to enroll. You'll go to the enrollment page and you can select my picture or the person who invited you here, whomever that was. Whoever invited you here, they are likely on that page. If for some reason they're not, go back to the person who gave you this link and ask them for their enrollment link. Then you're going to pick out one of those kits that we just showed you. And you're going to have the opportunity, if you would like, to sign up for what we call Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is our monthly wellness box. So basically, every single month, I customize a small box with lots of things that I might want for that month. So sometimes it's supplements, sometimes it's that liquid supplement, Ningxia Red, sometimes it's an oil that I might have run out of, or a new toothpaste that I need, things like that. It's a great way to ditch the things that you're currently using from perhaps Target or Amazon or Walmart and switch them with super healthy versions that are really, really effective. So again, if you go to this website and you basically click to enroll, you want to grab your starter kit, you can do that right there, or message the person that sent you this Zoom link and we will help get you started. After that, we'll welcome you into the group and we'll have a discussion with you about how we can best support you and make sure you know how to use your products, and you'll be on your way. Let me take a look at the chat and see what questions we might have. I know I've seen quite a few come in. Over here on Zoom, yes, no, essential oils and love them. Yes, absolutely. I know we have quite a few people that are already fan of essential oils that hopped on here tonight. So thank you guys so much. Have someone asking, how do we enroll and get the kit? Basically, you go to this website right here, highvibecollective.biz. If I did not invite you and you do not see the person's name or picture on the screen that that invited you, then reach out to them and we can help walk you through that. Let me take a look. I know I see some Facebook questions. I'll get to those in just a quick second. Oh, great. Thank you guys. So many people saying that they enjoyed the presentation and that was really helpful. People didn't know that Young Living was from the name Gary Young, didn't know that the company was 26 years old now. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's a family company that's just so incredibly ethical, which to me, in an environment like today, an ethical business is something that I will get behind all day long. This is not just a company like any other. They're really looking to help serve you at all costs. Okay, great. We answered most of those questions, so I think we're good to go. Let me just check Facebook. Marcia said, I'm so glad we couldn't go this year. I know, I'm assuming you're talking about the farms or the headquarters. On the website, Sylvie says, on the website, when a new member signs up, the website defaults to the Desert Diffuser option. Oh, yes, great question. How do you switch? So there should be a tab that says Other Premium Kits. So if you're looking at the Desert Diffuser option, the Desert Mist Diffuser option, if you click on Other Premium Kits, that should pull that up. I don't have the screen in front of me, but I'm pretty sure just off the top of my head, that's what it is. If someone is having a problem with that, though, you can message me either in the chat here on Zoom or message me on Facebook or Instagram or text me, however I got a hold of you about this presentation, and let me know and I can help you do that. Great question. Okay, I'll pause for just a moment and see if anyone has any other questions, which by the way, if you do join us and you would like to do the business, when I do these presentations, you can invite people to these presentations, right? Of course, you can have these slides and you can do them yourselves if you would like, but you can invite people to these presentations and have me basically do the work for you. So we work together as a team here. This is the best way to leverage your time, is to make sure that we all work together for the greater good. Yeah. Good stuff. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I don't see any other crazy questions. Yeah, someone commented about the celebrities. Isn't that so funny? Like you can just Google Young Living and these people's names and you'll see that they have you ever seen I don't know what magazine it is, but like there's a magazine that does the purse, like what's in your purse every month. I think it's like an Us Weekly or something. So many times in those purse articles, I see a Young Living product. Not I could probably fill up 14 different slides with the number of times that I have seen people do purse spreads where there are Young Living mints or an oil or a peace and calming roller or something like that in those purse. It's hilarious. So keep your eye out because you'll start to see them everywhere. It's fantastic. Yeah, someone saying they didn't know about the seed to seal and that's really cool that it's better than organic. Good. I'm so glad. Better than organic is it's just it's impressive. My hope for you is that you come join us and you will get to go to either our company convention or a paid trip that the company will incentivize you to go on once you hit certain ranks, and you can go to a number of our farms and you can see all of that for yourself. I've had the great fortune twice to plant crops. I planted lavender 3 years ago and then clary sage 2 years ago. So in theory, this year, since lavender has a 3-year growth cycle, one of us somewhere around the globe is going to have lavender that was planted by moi in their bottle, which is pretty darn cool. So okay, great, guys. I'm going to stop there. I will keep this recorded and I will send out the replay. So if for some reason you want to listen to it again, or you, for whatever reason, want the replay, it's coming to you if you were registered. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I look forward to serving you. If you have any questions about sign up, please message me and I will walk you through them right after this. Okay, thanks.